And a
Hello.
hello and a very, very big congrats on The Order, a thinking man or woman's action thriller that is
Mm,
very relevant today. I love it.
thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Take us from the very beginning. What attracted you to playing FBI agent Joanne Carney?
Yeah, so I was sent the script. I'm a huge fan of the filmmaker Justin and the screenwriter Zach. And then when I read the story, I did. There were a lot of elements of the story I'd never heard of, right? And that impacted me. And I really wanted to be a part of this incredible ensemble led by our incredible leading man Jude Law. These are the kind of stories I'm drawn to. I'm a huge history buff. Joanne Carney, I felt would be so fun to play her. I'd never played someone like her who's not running away from the monster, but running towards the monster, right? And has that level of courage to seek that out over and over. So I spoke to a lot of former special agents, women from that time, 80s and 90s, who served in the Bureau to kind
Yeah.
of understand what was it like, to be one of the only women and approach the job, on some of these cases. But yeah, I had just, it was so incredible to be a part of a film like this.
I love that, we're so used to seeing cops at the movies or in TV series as the bad guys, right? But I love that in this story, in this real life story, there are heroes.
Mm.
That's the dynamics of our three heroes here: Jude Law's Terry Husk, Ty Sheridan's Jimmy Bowen, and your Joanne Kearney. Tell us the dynamics of these three folks trying to bring down the order.
Yeah, they're kind of like a triangle. I think one of the wonderful things about approaching these characters that Justin really wanted us to do was think about the interpersonal relationships. And so those three folks, they all have wants, needs, and desires, and they're seeking out a family, or seeking to protect their family. With me, I'm a loner. My character, she's very much so like the job is her life, and the people and the cases become her life, right?
Yeah.
And so she's got this brother sister dynamic going on with Husk, and then also kind of protective of Jamie because she knows if he rides too far down the road with Husk, he it's gonna pull him away from his family, right? Yeah, I think these are fictional characters,
Yeah.
but I was really inspired by folks like this who do put their lives on the line to bring down the bad guys. It's a different part of your brain you have to access when you're walking into the fire versus walking away from it.
Well, I'm sure another part of your brain that you have to access is there's a lot of great explosive scenes here, but there's a bunch of quiet moments, right?
Mhm.
Talk to us quickly about that.
So quickly, yeah, that relationship stuff, finding the truth, improving the scene where my character's driving Husk, and I ask him if it was all worth it. That was completely improv. That Justin just had us drive. He had me drive for probably an hour on a road, and I kept turning around, and Jude and I were just talking. We were just sitting in the car talking, and that's what showed up on screen. So I think Justin's approach, it's so gentle, and yet it's so incredibly nuanced to find the truth. Less is more.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
well, Miss Journey, a big, 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 big congrats on The Order again. It's a great cautionary tale, and I'm hoping that people will listen.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you, Miss Journey.